the student body that may possibly be from our particular soul group? Just curious. We're just curious.
Yes. Only one. But there are three. There are three others. There's four people. There's four light workers at the campus.
Do you mind? We're curious. We're very curious. In our soul group?
No.
Light workers, you would say yes?
Three others.
A student body, or?
We'll know by the number 27.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
When Nate was a child, there was an Amy.
I did. For Amy.
Amy. Making her presence known?
She owed me one. And I told her I was okay. Yes.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And she says I can be less abrasive. Group. And go easy on him. She's been talking to my
Same. What's the significance? They know. Your avatar will tell you. She'll tell you too. Bonnie will tell you.
27 is a sacred number. No.
Okay. Very good.
Soul groups are not what we think they are. Yes.
Yes. Very good. And is Hank in that same soul group? Tell you. She'll tell you too. Bonnie will tell you. Curiosity.
It's in this galaxy.
Oh, it's in this galaxy. And is it a moon of Saturn?
No, it's not in the solar system.
Oh, not in the solar system.
We actually don't like the solar system.
And what solar system would that be?
It's not part of a traditional solar system.
Oh, understood.
It's more of a ship.
Ah, very good.
It's a large ship. It's a moon. Moons are engineered, or a lot of them are.
What about the moon around the planet Earth?
Absolutely.
That was manufactured. Are there
Correct.
There are entities there on the moon?
Yes.
Very good. And are they positive? What you would consider positive?
No.
And are they having any interaction with the Earth?
Yes.
And is there a positive force of extraterrestrials besides, of course, Nate and I that are here as well?
Yes.
And is it a very large number?
More than you know.
And is it slowly? We're all serving ourselves, aren't we? Are we not all one?
Yes. Fractals.
And this ship, this great ship, if we were to give it a name, would we give it a name?
No, it's a sound.
Ah, and if we were to give it a sound, may we hear the sound?
No. It's a very, very high vibrational frequency.
Very good. So would you say that Nate and Hank are hybrids then?
We are Aeon.
Aeon. Now what is Aeon?
We are light.
Ah, very good.
We are light, and have been many different things.
And I have a few more questions. Mark, can Hank ask a question about Hank? It's still pertaining to Nate.
Yes.
My thought is, how many times has Hank been on this planet?
Not as much as you think.
Has Hank been here at least 9 times or only 3?
You've been here 4 times, but 1 time didn't count.
Was that one time when I was aborted?
Well, 1 time didn't count.
What time was that? Just curious. Oh, why didn't it count?
We decided not to at the last minute.
Okay, that was the abort. What is the significance of number 9 for Nate? I'm back to Nate. I was just curious about that about Hank, but this is about Nate. What is the significance of the number 9 and 27 that Nate keeps seeing over and over? Is that his number?
It's our number.
Our number. Because Hank is a 9 as well, correct?
Yes, and a 2-7.
And a 2-7. Now, we were thinking about doing a past life, but I guess it's not so important to know about past lives, huh?
No.
And what is the most important thing before we wrap up that you would like to impart on Nate?
You are more than you think you are.
You are much more than you think you are, Nate, right? Is that it?
And you've done this so many times.
So many times.
This is different. We have waited for this.
What makes this one so different? Please.
It's not that everyone wanted to do this. The call went out, but not everyone wanted to do this. There's a misconception.
Not everyone volunteered, you say?
No, the misconception is that everyone wants to do it.
Oh, but everybody can't do it, can they?
No.
And that's why we're here, huh?
Yes. There has never been a planet that's fallen this far in the separation.
Very good. So they needed some, what do you call us, veterans then?
We are the original Aeon.
The original life. Oh, that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
That's why it feels like this.
Because we can feel all of it, can't we?
When we come from that intense original light to this.
Four times Hank has come through, huh? And this is your, what, second time?
Yes.
In this particular lifetime, this particular linear existence that Hank is having, did he How many has he died and come back? Or has his physical body like almost given out and he's come back?
Three times.
3 times in this particular lifetime. In this particular lifetime. So is this Hank's first time here, literally, then?
No, you've been here 3 times. 4, but 1 didn't count.
Have I, in this life where Hank is Hank, has he didn't almost die before?
No.
Oh, very good.
No. You're going to get to make a choice.
Ready to stay or to go, huh? Very good. Or did they ask you to come?
Send me.
He sent you?
They send me.
Oh, okay. Did they send... Did you know Hank before you came? Did you come with Hank's group?
I saw your face.
You saw my face?
I saw your face.
In this, where...
You were my teacher.
I was your teacher. And then did I have something to do with having you come here? I mean, were we working together?
To help me.
Oh, very good. So was it meant for us to come together today?
I see you.
What am I doing?
You're wearing kind of clothes different.
Am I male or female? Or can you tell?
You look different.
What do I look like?
Your skin is green.
Ah, I'm green. Am I tall?
You're taller than me.
What do you look like?
I see myself like a kid.
Are you older now? Or are you still like in a kid form?
I'm still like a kid form.
And what am I saying to you?
That I should grow up.
Oh, you should grow up, huh?
My knowledge
Understood.
open my mind.
So you say I'm your teacher on the other side?
Yes.
So we've been together for a long time, huh?
I see you coming from that light.
That was me that came from the light, huh?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And what is my position? Who am I to you? What's our relationship? Our friendship?
You're my master.
I am your master.
You're my teacher.
Very good.
You're the one who's
The one who?
who told me things in the past.
How many times have you been on the planet Earth?
This is my first time.
This is your very first time? And was I training you to come here?
Yes.
And did I tell you that I would get here before you and remind you?
No.
Ah, very good. Is it meant for you and I to be having this communication now? I always ask this question, even though I know there's no accidents. You may answer, it's okay. Am I smiling?
Yeah.
Ask, ask him his name. You say it's me, but ask him his name, my name.
Scarp? That's your name.
Say it again.
Scarp.
Scarp?
Yep.
SCARP?
SEK.
Oh, sec?
Scarp.
And how long have we known each other?
Long time.
For a very long time?
Long time.
Oh, okay. And so I ask again, was it meant for us to come today together?
Yes.
Did we plan this before we came here?
You did it.
And you agreed?
Yes.
Okay. And you need to, while in there, ask our, why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel guilty about some of the things? Good. And is Victor there?
Yes.
And have you either shaken his hand or given him a hug?
Yes, he's happy to be here with Hank.
Oh, awesome. Do they know who Hank is?
Yes, he says you are like similar to him. You teach the same that he have been teach for a long time ago.
So he and I we work together? Have we worked together before?
Yes, he likes you very much.
Oh, very good. I'm very happy to be the facilitator for this. And what about your other guys? So they're watching, so they're sort of like
It's like a balance, vibration, energy. They are still there. They are two.
oh, there's two of them.
And they are very present. Just send vibration.
To make this connection strong?
Yes, make me feel my body very heavy.
Tell them thank you very much. And take a deep breath and you're feeling relaxed. And there's Mimosa, she's coming. I feel her coming close to you. Can you feel Mimosa bringing the harmony through you?
Yes.
So we had one more question about Eddie. The other day we have two questions. He had a dream about the extraterrestrials and the ships were in the air and they landed next door. Was that vision, what was that vision that he had, if they don't mind?
They are just connect with you. They are through everything around you. Show you that they are with you.
So they're showing me that they're with me through Eddie?
Yes.
And so they
influence everything around you. So Eddie is filled them energy. So he's not able to see them. So it's just through. He's connected to them by technology. They inspire Eddie by technology. And they show him all this. For he can believe, for he can be connected to you.
And does that help motivate me more?
Yes, and him also.
And so he said the other night that they came, and he said there was a light above them, and he can feel them sort of tugging at them. And he said he held on for dear life. Was that them?
Yes.
And what were they trying to show him or do with him in that moment, please?
They want you to know, and him know, is the them technology, that you go use it. But I don't see if he's here. It's like you go to some other place.
So you say we go, are they, am I working with them at night when I sleep?
Yes, they make experimentation things.
Are they experimenting on me?
Yes, and they want him to put in practice this technology.
Because is Eddie a healer as well?
They not show me this.
Okay, is Hank a healer?
Yes, and a teacher. Could teach a lot of people.
So what about the book that Hank is attempting to get published?
They show me that this book, it will be read for a lot of people. So, yes,
So
you will publish the book.
Oh, very good.
The picture I see is your book in the hands of a lot of different people in different places.
So it'll possibly be published in different languages?
Yes.
Will this help Hank financially? I know spiritually.
Yes.
Very good.
They say, do you go travel to talk about this? To teach?
I will be traveling and teaching.
Yes.
And will Rachel be involved with that as well?
Needs to be open. They will tell you what to do.
They will tell me what to do to help open Eddie up? To open what, his heart?
Eddie needs to pay attention. They will go tell him what to do.
Oh, very good. And are they coming to Eddie in his dreams?
Yes.
And he's been resisting?
Just in a lot of stress in his mind. So, through the dream, he's more relaxed so they can connect with them better.
He says he's not afraid, although when they came, he said he was holding on for dear life. Did he eventually go with them the other night?
Yes. They want to show him what he's supposed to do.
Because he's a major part in what's going on then, correct?
Yes. And you are the team.
So Eddie and I and Tanya, and who else is on our team? Physically manifest, please, before we finish up here.
Through Rachel, you will come more people.
Is she familiar with Hank? Just ask her.
She's nodding very fast. She says yes.
Oh, very good.
She doesn't speak.
Oh, that's fine. Is she ask her? Is there anything that she has to relay to you? She'll probably speak to you telepathically.
She's holding her arms out very wide. There's something big.
Oh, something big. Is something big is coming?
Yes, she's nodding. Yes.
And the time, and what you would say in our linear existence, in a short period of time, in the near future.
Short period of time.
She's messaging a short period of time, and ask her, what is it? How would she? I wonder how does she pantomime that?
She says it's a present.
Ah, it's a present.
Yes.
And the present will be for
whoever wants to receive it.
Oh, very good. And the present will be coming from?
She says the heavens.
The heavens. Will it be a consciousness shift or a consciousness awakening?
No, it'll be a present, a gift.
A gift. Very good. Coming from the heavens. Will it be of an extraterrestrial nature, if we may ask?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So will it be from a celestial nature then?
This is a physical manifestation.
Coming from the heavens. A long time ago, the heavens meant outer space. Is that correct?
She says yes.
Ah, very good. So there's a gift coming from outer space for all who would like to receive it.
Yes.
And the gift is from?
She says the Creator.
Ah, the Creator. Very good. And are you going to accept your gift? Will you recognize it when it comes to you? And she said that she knows Hank. Has she ever been to Hank's place before? Have I caught her on video?
She says yes.
Ah, is that her? What color is her light?
She's yellow.
So was that her the other night, coming down the side of my face?
She says yes.
Ah, very good. That was my first time, I believe, ever catching her on film. Is that correct, or?
She says yes.
Ah, very good. And ask her, how are you and I connected?
She's holding hands. I don't know what that means. She's holding hands.
So you and I are friends?
Yes.
Have we known each other before this particular lifetime?
She says yes.
Ah, very good. Were we meant to come together in this lifetime now?
She says yes.
Will we be working together futuristically?
She was teasing me.
Oh, okay. Did she know that you and I were going to be getting together?
No, she said she wanted to see who you were.
Ah, and how did she find out about me?
She says others have told her.
And have they said good things?
She says yes.
Oh, very good. And how did she feel about my energy when she came?
She was excited.
Oh, very good. So, may I ask, who is Hank? That people are talking about him.
She says you're the boy.
The boy. I like that. And what boy would that be?
The boy who knows.
Ah, the boy who knows. Is it good for him to tell people? Do you know Hank? How is she familiar with him? Hank has only been here 4 times and one of them didn't count. How does she know Hank? How is she familiar with him?
His energy is he chose the 4 times. He chose those 4 times. But the first time was a long time ago. Long time. Before recorded time.
Oh, okay.
And
what was he doing back then, when he first came?
he was a creator.
One of the creators. Was Dane as well?
More of an observer.
Just watching. Okay. And
in
what was
that entity?
Understood. And what was the one time, in a quantum healing hypnosis therapy session I had with a young man, he said the same thing, but he said I had been here 4 times, but 1 time did not count. What was the 1 time that did not count?
There was a choice made before entering into the world to go back.
Was it a miscarriage?
Yes.
Was it my mom in this linear time frame?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. That's understood.
Yeah.
Was it meant for Dane and I to come together today and have this communication?
Yes.
So when I met Dane back in school 5 years ago, did we recognize each other?
Not at first.
Oh, very good. Could you say when it was we thought we recognized each other? How many? This is for Dane. My questions is every night outside my house, it looks like 3 of sometimes 1, 2, or 3 UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
They are. It is energy from somewhere else.
That I actually see them.
That's what you call them.
Okay, those are my adjectives, but what are they then, if you will?
What comes to me is that they are observers.
Understood. Are they watching me or just watching the entire area?
They are aware of you.
And the work that I'm doing here? Are they protecting me?
Yeah.
They are protecting me? Okay.
Yeah.
Are they having interactions with me when I sleep?
I'm not seeing physically or mentally.
Oh, very good.
More involved in the dream state.
Yes.
And confirming information.
Am I giving them information? Or are they getting information? Are they giving me information?
They give you.
So are they the ones who are helping me with the writings?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
And what about Eddie, my partner? He says they've been coming to try and to actually get him and take him with them. Is that true, or what's that? Same thing mentally they're speaking, or?
There's no harm. They're curious, and it's like they're trying to understand the relationship.
Okay.
There's a connection between you two that they're curious about.
Well, in another quantum healing hypnosis therapy session, they said that he was in the first life of coming back to this planet, that he was given to me by his mother, and is this true? And she passed, and she died.
Yes. Yes.
And okay.
Yeah.
And he's been with me in all 3 of the other lives that I've been here.
Except for one, yes.
Except for the one where I
He chose to go home.
Well, I chose to go back. Okay, home. And so am I connected to those entities that are floating in the air at night in the sky?
No, not like in a sense that makes sense.
Okay.
There's...
But you say they're watching me and they're protecting me, so they know that I'm a creator light then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And the light from this house is what attracted them.
So they can see the pyramid and the big circle that I put around?
They see the vibration.
Oh, very good. But they're out there almost every night. They're watching the whole time, huh?
They're always watching.
And then in another session that I did, they said there were 2, like 9 feet tall extraterrestrials that are with me at all times. Is this true?
I see.
You see them?
Yeah.
What are they? Can you describe them for me?
I see more, not like, not like what everybody else sees.
Well,
They
said they were light entities. They weren't.
Yeah, that's what I see.
They didn't say that they had big heads and dark.
No,
Okay.
it's nothing like that.
Okay.
It's very,
Celestial?
very celestial, very, very big. Very big.
And who would these 2 be that are always with me?
One says, Uncle.
They're just joking.
One says uncle. What about the other one?
It's Isabel and Augustine, and everyone says they're giants.
Who says sister? Sister, but it's kind of laughing when it says it.
See, they're laughing.
Okay.
We'll continue
And
this in a
they're
minute.
with me all the time. So
Yes.
are they the ones that I see in the movie theaters every now and then? Out the corner of my eye?
They have been revealed.
Abrasive. Grow. And go easy on him. She's been talking to my
Same. What's the significance? They know. Your avatar will tell you. She'll tell you too. Bonnie will tell you.
27 is a sacred number. No.
Okay. Very good.
Soul groups are not what we think they are. Yes.
Yes. Very good. And is Hank in that same soul group? Tell you. She'll tell you too. Bonnie will tell you. Curiosity.
In this galaxy.
Oh, it's in this galaxy. And is it a moon of Saturn?
No, it's not in the solar system.
Not in the solar system.
We actually don't like this solar system.
And what solar system would that be?
It's not part of a traditional solar system.
Oh, understood.
It's more of a ship.
Ah, very good.
So, you know, it's a very, very high vibrational frequency.
Ah, very good. So would you say that Nate and Hank are hybrids then?
We are Aeon.
Aeon. Now what is Aeon?
We are light.
Ah, very good.
We are light. and we have been many different things.
And I have a few more questions. Mark, can Hank ask a question about Hank? It's still pertaining to Nate.
Yes.
My thought is, how many times has Hank been on this planet?
Not as much as you think.
Has Hank been here at least 9 times or only 3? The student body that may possibly be from our particular soul group? Just curious, we're just curious.
Yes. Only one. But there are 3. There are 3 others. There's 4 people. There's 4 light workers at the campus.
Do you mind? We're curious. We're very curious. In our soul group?
No.
Light workers, you would say yes?
3 others.
A student body, or
We'll know by the number 27.
oh, very good.
Yes.
When Nate was a child, there was an Amy.
I did. For Amy.
Amy, making her presence known.
She owed me one. And I told her I was okay. Yes.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And she says I can be less large ship. It's a moon. Moons are engineered, or a lot of them are.
What about the moon around the planet Earth?
Absolutely.
That was manufactured. Are there
Correct.
are entities there on the moon?
Yes.
Very good. And are they positive? What you would consider positive?
No.
And are they having any interaction with the Earth?
Yes.
And is there a positive force of extraterrestrials besides, of course, Nate and I that are here as well?
Yes.
And is it a very large number?
More than you know.
And is it slowly? We're all serving ourselves, aren't we? Are we not all one?
Yes. Fractals.
And this ship, this great ship, if we were to give it a name, would we give it a name?
No, it's a sound.
Ah, and if we were to give it a sound, may we hear the sound?
You've been here 4 times, but 1 time didn't count.
Was that one time when I was aborted?
Well, 1 time didn't count.
What time was that? Just curious. Oh, why didn't it count?
We decided not to at the last minute.
Okay, that was the abort. What is the significance of number 9 for Nate? I'm back to Nate. I was just curious about that about Hank, but this is about Nate. What is the significance of the number 9 and 27 that Nate keeps seeing over and over?
Let's.
Is that his number?
It's our number.
Our number. Because Hank is a 9 as well, correct?